I predominantly now work in scripted drama, so daytime TV, murder mysteries, comedies, that sort of thing, and I'm an art department boy, so I'm either props, sets or graphics. When I was about 8 or 9, I was given this little Lego camera, and that was ultimately the genesis of what made me want to create films and be involved in that side of production. And it just stemmed from there, really. You know, the more access I had to playing at filmmaking, the more refined my skills got, and the more I was able to ascertain what you could achieve with a skeleton crew and minimal budget. And once you can, you know, manage the limited assets that you've got and really use creative restrictions into creative fuel, that's so transferable to once you start getting those much more premium gigs, if you like. So I started off being an art department trainee, which involves you basically just being at the beck and call of whatever department head or sub-department head needs your time. And from there you can make an informed decision as to what avenue you want to go. So for me that was graphics and then ultimately art direction, with a view to ultimately production designing and then directing. It was a difficult old slog because I did my GCSEs and I did my A-levels, and that was all very sort of digital media and arty in terms of the subjects that I chose. So I did that, went off to uni, did that, was terrified at the end of my undergraduate degree because I only knew the education system, so I did a master's as well. And off the back of that, then I panicked. I had absolutely no idea of how to navigate industry. I just about knew how to make a film. It's challenging. It's really, really challenging, but ultimately it's the most fulfilling. And the money's shit and the hours are shit, but you are surrounded by masters of the craft. So I would say if you really are going to pursue the industry of like film and TV, especially HE film and TV, you really need to have that as your sole thing. Like, you don't just sort of do it as a jolly, you commit. That is your life. Because once you build your CV up as such and you evidence all of these various shows you've been on, corporate won't really touch you so much for you know, in-house, regular, long-term positions, because it says, oh, well, he spends 3 months on this and 3 months on that, and your skill sets are like very specific at that point. So my CV is like graphic, self-shooting producer, art director, but it's just this mad myriad of various different roles that to someone outside of industry, it just looks like you're a mad person that doesn't stick around. So it makes it really difficult to prospect for work. So you just need to be prepared for the fact that once you start getting frequent work in industry, coming back out of that and trying to, you know, change tack, it's really difficult, really difficult, because there's no real clear-cut avenue to anything in industry. You just basically utilize the opportunities that are given to you and you make friends along the way.